Hi everybody. So insecure women do not feel like they deserve love. Now they may not know this consciously, but they don't feel like they deserve love. Why is that? Because they don't love themselves. If you have, let's say you have an antique ring that you have in your house, or maybe someone gave it to you, and you don't know the value of the ring, you will never feel like that ring deserves any special treatment, right? Somebody who got an Asian, or rather a family ring, who understands the value of that ring will treat that ring special. But you who got the same family ring or a different family ring, who do not understand the value of the family ring, will not treat that family ring special, right? If you do not feel special about yourself, if you do not think that you have value, if you do not love yourself, there's no way you're going to believe that somebody else values you or somebody else loves you. If somebody comes to your house and let's say you got this 5-carat diamond ring from your great grandmother, but it's all, covered in dross, and it's not really clean, and your dog was playing with it, and somebody who knows the value of germs comes in and says, wow, look at this ring, it is so pretty, it is so precious, why are you letting your dogs play with it? You're going to be like, no, my great grandmother gave it to me, it's worth nothing. It does not change the fact that the ring is a diamond. The only difference is that you're not aware of it, and because you're not aware of it, you're letting the dogs play with it. And I bet you that if that man says, can I have it, you will give it to him without even batting an eyelid. Why? Because you do not know the value of the stone. Same thing with you. If you don't know your value, there's no way you're going to expect that people will treat you with respect or accord, because you do not know your own value. How are you going to expect that people will defer to you, or that people will honor you, or that people will treat you with any particular difference if you don't treat yourself? What is my dog barking at? Stupid ass. If you don't treat yourself with the same difference and respect. Because you cannot expect somebody to give to you what you don't have, right? You can expect somebody to treat you in a way that you don't feel you deserve. So if you don't love yourself, then no way you're going to believe a guy who says to you he loves you. He may be legit as fuck, may mean it, may be a great guy who is willing to give you the world, but you do not believe yourself lovable, and therefore you're not going to believe he loves you. No way you're going to believe that. But you're going to go there and sabotage yourself. You're going to go there and do things to prove to you that he does not love you, but you are not aware that you are doing what psychologists call self-fulfilling prophecy. You are creating your own doom by actively working to make it happen. So if you don't love yourself, there's no need for you to get into a relationship, because it's going to be a disaster sooner or later. Because no matter what, you're going to be looking for this guy to tell you he loves you, and to give you that sense of self-love you lack. The only problem is, if he tells you he loves you, you ain't going to believe it, because you don't think you're worth loving. You don't think there's anything special about you. You don't think that, you are anything unique. So why should he love me? Why should he not cheat on me with Mary over there, who is so badass, who is so beautiful, whose body is great? Look at me, I'm all fat and lumpy. Why would he not cheat with me? I don't deserve his affection. I don't deserve his attention. So he's going to cheat on me anyways. That's your thinking. Because you do not value yourself. So you do not understand why somebody else should value you. You don't understand why somebody else should think you're important, or why somebody else should think you're unique, or why somebody else should think that you are enough for them. To you, that thing is incomprehensible. So you don't believe it. That's why if you don't love yourself, forget getting into a relationship. Forget it. Because no relationship is going to work for you. And even when it does, quote unquote, when it does, and you marry that person, you're going to find out that you're going to be terribly unhappy. Because your fear of rejection, your fear of abandonment is going to dog you until you destroy that relationship. Your fear that this guy is going to cheat on you and abandon you is going to come into reality, because you're going to do things to make sure it does. Okay? You're going to do things to make sure it does. You are going to keep doing things until you create an environment, a relationship that reflects what you feel about yourself on the inside. Okay, this is another law of the universe. It's called the law of correspondence. As within, so without. As above, so beneath. Whatever is on your inside is going to be reflected on your outside. If you have a relationship with a loving man, but you don't love yourself, you're not going to keep him. Because you're going to end up creating a scenario that reflects you to you, that reflects your lack of self-love to you. You're going to end up getting that man to leave you, and then you're going to prove to yourself again that you're unworthy of love. So that's why it's so important to create self-love on your inside, so that your physical, or rather your relationship, can reflect that back to you. If you don't have self-love, then no way you're going to have somebody to love you, because every time somebody loves you, you're going to sabotage it, because you're trying to create an environment that reflects what you feel on your inside. As within, so without. It has to be, because if not, that relationship is never going to work, ever. Does this make sense? So that's why self-love is key. Self-awareness is key. Because if you don't love yourself, you're never going to have a fulfilling relationship. There's something in you that's going to keep making you recreate what you feel on your inside. Always. If you don't feel like you're lovable, you're never going to have a relationship where you feel lovable. You're always going to have a relationship that reinforces the idea that you're unlovable to you. This shit is deep. But I hope this makes sense to you all.